Hello students, welcome to Laboratory A5. This laboratory is identified as protoboard continuity. Today we're going to look at using what's called a protoboard to help us rapidly build and disassemble circuitry that we want to build. We'll also look at identifying and measuring different resistors as well as building circuit. The protoboard is just simply a device that helps us connect one component to another. And this is a protoboard that we use extensively in electronics, and it's used to build the different circuitries that we have. And if you look at your laboratory, it gives you identifying characteristics of where to find these holes. The first one is labeled like H9 and C9. So we're going to use the lettering on the protoboard to insert either a jumper wire or actual probes from your meter and measure continuity or whether it's connected or not. So, and that's going to be on page 16. So we're looking at page 16 there, and you see we have all those things identified. You're going to tell me whether they're connected or not. And then we have a couple of aids when we're using the protoboard that's available to you. This is one of them. And if we look at this, this is just identified and labeled as a protoboard. And you can see the colors help show you which part of the protoboard is connected. So if you look carefully, you can see that these green wires are showing you the green boxes here. It means that all these greens are connected to each other. So if I put two components in here, they're connected together. And then if you look at the red and blue over on the sides, that means everything from the top of the protoboard to the bottom of the protoboard are connected. What we will do is we'll take what we've learned about color code, and we're going to look these resistors up that are on the next page, and we're going to identify those resistors, and then we're going to build this circuit here. So when I'm looking at this circuit, it says protoboard and schematic on the side. Many of the times, instead of me saying protoboard, I will just call that a wiring diagram. It shows me where to stick the specific components, what place to stick the specific components. And the right side is what you will read. It's almost like a blueprint. It's like a blueprint for an electronic device. And so that's what you're going to use to understand and build circuitry. I've also have a mock-up here of what we could talk about as a protoboard. Is I've got some things that I've used to simulate resistors. This is just some building construction material I built a giant protoboard out of so I could teach with it. And those are 4 resistors. This is the configuration you're going to make. These resistors are different than you're actually using. And you're going to build something like this in your deal. You're going to look at your schematics, and you're going to build that circuit, and you're going to measure overall resistance. And we're going to take a look at one of those circuits right here.